We're Wiley and Dre, and for the last 15 years, we've been working the corporate 9 to 5.
That was until we took the plunge, sold our house, and cut ties with the corporate world.
Now we travel and adventure with our Siberian Husky Maisha in our self-converted Sprinter van. We left the North Fruta Desert, sun-kissed and in sandals. But it wasn't long until we hit those mountains and went over those passes that we realized the harsh reality that the puffies were about to come out.
We're on top of a pass in Wyoming, and it's basically the land before time. The only thing we're missing is dinosaurs roaming this valley. Good morning. So we're up early. We're on our way to Grand Tetons National Park. We're going to do a drive around the park. I'm not going to stay there because we want to continue on to Idaho and start that part of the journey. Changed our plans. We're going to skip Yellowstone. If there's 7 major campsites in the area, 6 of them are closed for the season. The last one that's open is first come, first serve. So we're gonna skip that because we don't want to risk driving that far up and then not having anywhere to sleep. So today we are in Boulder, Wyoming. Made the drive yesterday from Fruta, and the canyon run from Fruta to Utah was a 70-mile non-serviceable, or no service, meaning no gas station, no restaurants, no stores, for 70 miles. And it was an unbelievable drive through a nice canyon on our way through. Wish I had a sports car rather than an RV. So one quick night here, and we're off to Grand Tetons.
Wiley and I have already been to Colorado, but we've never been to Wyoming, and the views were breathtaking and exceeded expectations.
Oh, yep.
It's a hole.
Is it real?
Yeah. Isn't it? Or is it fake? Shit, is that fake?
That's fake.
God damn it.
It was fake. It was totally fake, but I'm sure the local that put this up thinks it's hilarious. As we entered Grand Tetons, we realized how cold and windy and freezing it was going to be of a day, so we decided a hike maybe wasn't the best thing. From there, we decided to drive through Grand Tetons, see the highlights, and then push on to Yellowstone.
Coming at you from Yellowstone National Park. Went to Grand Tetons National Park this morning. Struck out on the wildlife, but I don't know, around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, we saw 3 moose coming from Boulder, Wyoming on our way into the park. 2 females and a bull, which was pretty cool. But since it was off a highway, I couldn't stop, couldn't take pictures, couldn't get any footage. Our first time seeing a live moose while driving in real life. So now we're in Yellowstone. We're checking out the West Thumb, which is where there's first signs of, volcanic activity, steaming geysers and bubbling mud. So we're gonna check that out.
We were so glad we ended up going to Yellowstone. It was like nowhere we've ever been before. The geysers, the boiling mud, and everywhere you drove, there was just steam coming out of the ground. This geyser was right next to the parking lot next to Old Faithful.
What is this? What is going on? Waiting for you, Old Faithful. There it is. So this is Biscuit Basin, which was really cool. Even just pulling into the parking lot, there was gurgling holes in the ground and steaming, bubbling water flowing right into the river that was right there. And everywhere you looked was just steam coming out of the ground. Everywhere you look, even off in the distance, there is steam coming up. Midway Basin, walk into the prismatic spring. It's a wee bit windy, and it's a buffalo prints.
As the sun was setting and we were approaching the west end of the park, we noticed that there was elk on both sides of the road, which eventually led to a traffic jam. And let's not forget about this handsome guy.